All right, let's talk weather now, Sarah. So excited for that parade. Connor and his family are so special. We've done a few stories with them, but it's always great to see a kiddo getting a new heart.
Absolutely, and being able to go home after being so long in the hospital, it's going to be an exciting story. I'm looking forward to it for sure. Maybe a few sprinkles though on the parade. Hopefully though things stay nice and dry, and I say hopefully because the activity that we're seeing out there, pretty scattered. Rochester actually did get some rain not long ago. It was very light. I saw it on the sidewalks, but we can easily see that that has simply dried up. Still have plenty of cloud cover though, and that is something that will be sticking with us as we head into the evening, but otherwise not too bad of a drive home if you haven't made it there yet. Satellite and radar shows the activity I'm talking about, very scattered all over the place. The bulk of it has already moved into Wisconsin further to the north. That being said though, I am keeping an eye on a little bit of resurgence further to the west, kind of like the last hurrah of this little spin that we've been seeing. Before we get to that though, just zooming in on some of the green. A lot of the lighter green that we're seeing here, I know I mention it all the time, is a lot of that rain may not actually be hitting the ground. We're looking at more of the darker greens here where we're seeing some of that lighter rain. And when we start to see yellows and oranges, reds, that means that the rain rates are a little higher. For example, this little blip that just moved through Preston and continues to do just that has a little yellow with it, so more of a moderate rainfall compared to some of the green that we're seeing exiting to the east of 52. Now a look a little further to the west, as mentioned, keeping an eye mostly on this cell right here, but this area could pick up some extra energy. It really is the last hurrah. We see a lot of sunshine further off to the west, or at least setting sunshine. It will be here in the next hour or so. As I zoom things way out though, I do want to show even more of the sunshine, or at least the clearer skies. It's been kind of fascinating to watch. Right here, we've got a stationary front, which means it's not exactly moving. The warm air has caught up to the cooler air, and it has created this nice boundary where even the clouds are basically being cut off where this front is, and thus the sunshine. So eventually that will be coming our way, but first the stationary front has to move, has to get a move on, and eventually something in the atmosphere, whether that be a developing high pressure system that we are seeing across the midsection of the country, or maybe a diving low pressure system, which we are seeing a little further to the east, comes in and essentially brings this away. And once it does, temperatures are going to be on the rise, but they were stunted today. Many of us not even making it to the 70s, but Mason City currently sitting at 71 degrees, and Garner has warmed back up, currently sitting at 70. 65 in Rochester. I did not see if Rochester has made it to 70 or not. We'll get the final results of that here in really just the next hour. The next few hours don't necessarily promise a warm up, but that also doesn't promise too quick of a cool down either. Temperatures staying in the 60s even as we officially kick off our Wednesday. Then all comes with a chance for more of these scattered showers and even a rumble of thunder or two. It'll show it here on Futurecast. I'll push time forward. This is around 10 p.m. so still dealing with mostly to the north. A lot of this gets pushed further to the south. That front finally moving. This is around 2 a.m. so don't be surprised if you do get woken up by a rumble of thunder. No severe weather is expected, but we could have some pockets of heavier rain. The rain then lingers into Wednesday morning before a lot of the sun and clouds clear out. And more sunshine comes our way come Thursday, Patriot Day, welcoming warmer temperatures too. We'll be going above average and then sticking to the 80s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cami.